good morning. My name is Rosanna, for those of you who don't know. So in this time that we're home in our apartments, we're not getting out to the exercise classes. So I'm going to make a couple videos. I'm going to start with the chair yoga class. So you can do this on a hardy chair, maybe a dining room chair. Just make sure you're sitting nice and tall. You don't need any equipment. And we're just going to start by closing the eyes. Just kind of calm the breath. So we're going through a lot right now. There's a lot of anxiety, a lot of stress. So let's just take this time to kind of reconnect and let everything go. Breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. Long, full, deep breaths. Bring the head forward, chin to chest. And then back to center. Turn the head to the right and look down. Stretch of the neck, come back through center, over to the other side and look down. Hold all that tension in the neck and shoulders. Just try to release it. Back to center. Let's just roll that right shoulder back. Really drop it down as if somebody's pulling you down by your fingertips. Really setting that shoulder blade back and down. Nice easy breath. Let's do one more. And then go to the other side. Roll that shoulder back. Pulling through the belly so you're sitting nice and tall. One more, and let both arms go. Nice big inhale, both arms up. Exhale, down. Come up as high as you can. If you have those shoulder problems, you can always just bring the arms in front and back down. Whatever your range, just keep those shoulders down as the arms come up. You don't want this. Keep that space between the ears and shoulders. Follow the breath, inhaling up, exhale down, inhale up, exhale down. Let's do one more, and down, nice and tall. So we're gonna bring that right arm out and look towards the hand, stretch. And release back down. Let's go to the other side, push and look at the hands. Try to flip those fingers up towards the ceiling. Feel that nice stretch all the way down the arm. And then back to center. Let's do both arms. Push out. And then bring it back in. Push out. and bring it back in. So inhale, push, exhale in. Keeping those fingers wide. Keep that flow of breath. A couple more. And in. Let those arms come down. So I want you to move up onto the chairs just so your feet are nice and flat on the floor. I don't want you sitting here and rounded. Make sure you're nice and tall. You're pulling in through the belly. Then we're gonna put the right hand over the left and we're gonna push out. As we push out, we're gonna lean forward, push down through the bottom of the feet, and then bring it back. Right in front of the chest. So push and extend and then pull back in. Keep those shoulders down. Nice space between the ears and shoulders. Push out. Come back in. Push down towards those feet so we're activating those legs. Keeping those elbows up as high as you can. A few more. Push and pull. Push and pull. And release. Let those arms drop down. I want you to open that chest and squeeze those shoulder blades. Flip the hands forward and then release, flipping the hands back. Forward, open and release. So you're really squeezing those shoulder blades. Think about those coming together and down, sitting in your back pockets while opening the chest. So as we sit a lot more, we have this rounded posture. So we need to open everything up into those chest muscles, those pecs. They get really short and tight. So we need to expand. A few more. Open and squeeze. Open and squeeze. Last one. And relax. Let's bring our right elbow into our ribs. Palms are up. We're going to keep that elbow glued as we open and close. Open. So we're setting that shoulder blade back and down. That external rotation of the shoulder. Again, just building up that whole back, that whole posterior chain. And breathing. Just really be mindful of that muscle underneath that shoulder blade. Feel that blade come together and down. Let's do one more. And then relax. Wiggle those fingers. Shake it out. Let's go to the other side. So glue that elbow into the rib, palm up, open, squeeze that shoulder blade. Use that breath. Don't forget about that belly, pulling that belly button in. last one. And then wiggle those fingers down. Shake it out. Extend that right arm up towards the ceiling. Again, if you have overhead trouble with those shoulders, you can just come forward. So you're going to reach up and extend as if somebody's pulling you up towards the ceiling and pulling you down towards the ground. Inhale, exhale, let's switch. Either up and above or up in front. Reach and switch. Use that breath. Inhale, exhale. Extending that arm all the way up or out. Couple more. And let those arms come down. Now we're going to do the knees. So we're just going to raise up one knee at a time. Make sure you're nice and tall. You're pulling in through the belly. Using those quads, tops of the legs. Couple more. Back to center, and then we're going to add the opposite arm, opposite leg. So reach and bring that knee up and switch. Again, if you don't have that overhead motion, just come forward and reach. Extend. Use that belly to pull those knees up. One more each side. And then back to center. Again, nice and tall. Let's put the hands onto the thighs. We're going to round the back, pulling through the belly. Inhale. Exhale, nice and tall. Inhale for that cat-cow and grow nice and tall. So just imagine that back, those vertebrae rounding and extending. Round and extends. Almost as somebody's getting an ice cream scooper and scooping out that belly. And then a string pulling your head up towards the ceiling. Use that breath. Relaxing the face. One more. Nice and tall. And then keep that chest lifted. We're just going to make a circle. Come forward and back. Getting into those hips, loosening up that low back. Go nice and slow. You don't want to go too fast or you'll get dizzy. Just bring awareness to that breath. go the other way. Forward and back, nice and slow. You can close the eyes. And one more. Back to center, nice and tall. So let's extend that right leg forward. The toes are pointed up and we're gonna reach down. Keep that chest lifted. Just reach your fingertips down towards your toes. Nice stretch of the back of the leg. And then slowly come back up. We're going to take that left hand, palm facing out, and wrap it around the small of the back as far as you can. So we're setting that left shoulder blade back and down. We're going to reach again towards those toes. Keep that chest lifted. You can stay here looking down at your hands, or you can turn the head looking diagonal. Maybe where the ceiling meets the wall. Keeping that focus. Keeping that shoulder set back and down. And then slowly come back up. Let's go to the other side. Keep that chest lifted, toes pointed up towards the ceiling. Reach down. And then slowly come back up. And again, take that right hand, small of the back, palm facing out, reach down towards the toes, chest lifted, set that shoulder blade back and down. You can stay here looking down at the fingertips, or turn the head and look to where the ceiling meets the wall. And come back to center, nice and slow. Let's walk the feet apart, heel toe, so you're nice and wide. Left elbow down onto that left thigh. Bring that arm up and over and stretch. Again, if you don't have that range, you can come across. Just make sure that shoulder's down wherever you are. And again, you can look straight ahead or turn the head and look up at the arm. Press down through those feet. Slowly come back up to center. Let's go to the other side. So either up and over and stretch, or up and across. Extend through the fingertips wherever you are. You can look straight ahead or turn the head and look up at the arm. And slowly come back up to center. And we're gonna slowly round down. Try to keep your head up. I don't want you to collapse. You're gonna press down through your feet as you slowly come up. slowly down. Again, think about that ice cream scooper. And slowly come back up. Slowly down, press down through the feet. Push, 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 and come up. Keeping those knees nice and wide. Let's do one more. And then walk those feet together, heels, toes, heels, toes. Nice big inhale. We're going to bring both arms up, palms together in front of the chest. And then you can either extend that right leg out, resting the heel on the ground, or lift it up and hold. Keep those elbows up, press down through the palms, pulling through the belly. You can hang out here or close the eyes. Just feel that leg shake a little bit. Imagine that string pulling your head up towards the ceiling, lengthening through the spine. And release. Let's go to the other side. So big inhale, palms together in front of the chest. You can either extend and leave the heel down or lift wherever you are. Hang out here or close the eyes. Notice which side is more difficult. Is one side easier than the other? Is this leg shaking a little bit more or a little less? Grow tall. Release. Let's just close the eyes. Just notice how you feel. Feeling a little calmer, a little lighter. Taking in a few long, full, deep breaths. Just feel the chest rise and fall. The ribs expand and contract. The belly rise and fall. And then bring the head forward, chin to chest. Back to center. Turn the head to the right and look down. Back through center, over to the other side and look down. Center. Nice big inhale, both arms up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Up. Down. One more time. Bringing those palms together. Bring the palms to the heart. And namaste. And that's it. Thank you very much for joining me. I hope this made your day a little bit better. All right, thank you.